first of all, I love the chemistry. You know how I am about chemistry. And the
Yes.
chemistry was there up until they slept together. And everybody's going to hate me for that. Like, they
That's
slept together.
controversial.
I know. And then it was okay. Like, after it happened, see, I'm all about the chase. Like, once you know, the chase is like just amazing. That part is I love that part. And then like they had sex, and then it was just kind of like, and then there was a gap, and then the chemistry came back at the very end. So that was cool. But the thing I loved about this was I loved the actual words. And, you know, we talked about this earlier, like, words are my life.
Yes.
And like when Therese, she's talking to her boyfriend who's desperate to marry her. It's like, let's get married and go to France. And she's like, you know, she's hawing and hemming about it. She doesn't really want to, because she doesn't know who she is, and she's still figuring this out. She's a much younger person than Carol is. And that's part of the, you know, it's like the age gap, financial gap. There's a lot going on there. A lot of tropes in this. So if you like tropes, definitely watch this movie. But I love the words. And her boyfriend's like, you know, you have a schoolgirl crush on Carol, and you're like, you're in a trance. And she's like, I've never been more awake in my life. You know, and I just love that line. And she like, that is who she is throughout the movie. And everybody thinks she's like this real submissive, like, person. And she's not. Like, she's just super quiet about it. Like, she knows who she is. She's learning things, you know, she's figuring things out. She doesn't believe that she believes that you can fall in love with the same sex. She's like, I don't understand why this wouldn't happen. So like, she and her boyfriend at the time, they're having this discussion about it. And she asks him, have you ever been in love with a boy? And he's like, oh my God, no, that's gay. Ooh, you know, I would never do that. And she's like, why not? I mean, you fall in love with a person, right? And so she knows, like, she is on the right path, and she understands it. And that's why I love this movie so much, is because it doesn't show somebody who's like completely submissive and scared and like, oh my God, what if I am this kind of person? What if I am queer? That's not there at all. And I love that for that reason. Like, I am more of a Therese fan than I am a Carol fan. I know, come at me, everybody.